Girls for Change Forum. My name is Marlen, Miranda, and I'm a senior at the Academy of Our Lady of Peace and founder of Girls for Change. I'm going to begin by telling you a bit about myself. I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, and lived there for 9 years before I moved to San Diego, California. Over the years, I've discovered that I have a passion for empowerment, resolving global issues, and creating change that will positively impact our world. One of these global issues that I'm extremely passionate about is gender inequality. I have experience in seeing gender inequality both in Mexico and the United States. For example, as I was growing up, I noticed that I really enjoyed playing sports. When I was 4 years old, I started playing soccer. My mom really wanted me to dance like all the other girls, but I just didn't like it. So I joined the soccer team. I was the only girl out of 18 boys on the team. Then I started playing tennis. There I was usually the only girl on the court. Like some of you wrote in your applications, I also came across the common phrase like, well, you're good for a girl, and you're really fast for a girl. As I look back on my life now, I now see that these experiences in a way helped me. They helped me see that in life you need to keep looking forward, and you need to realize that gender should not limit your potential to do great things. For a long period of time now, women all over the world have been objectified, discriminated against, abused, and dehumanized just because of their gender. I personally do not believe that this is right. I developed the idea of Girls for Change in 2014 when I attended the Summer Leadership Program. In the summer of 2015, I got the privilege of becoming a 2015 Empower Fellow. Here, I got to meet incredible women, leaders like actress Jennifer Morrison, Rosa Rios, our U.S. Treasurer, Ambassador Melanie Revere, Kate Krill, the President and Chief Executive of Ant Inc., Bill Clinton, and many more incredible men and women. This event reinforced me to start this project. My goal is that through this forum, you will become inspired and empowered to learn about future career paths. I want you to discover your own strengths and full potential. So, you might be wondering, how on earth will I accomplish this? So, it's pretty simple, really. All you need to do is just remember these 3 things. And I want you to guys repeat after me. Number 1, branch out. So say it. Branch out. Number 2, be yourself. Be yourself. And number 3, the most important of all, believe in yourself. Ready? And most important of all, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. So what does this mean? Branch out. Don't be afraid to try something new. Number 2, be yourself. Be your own leader. Don't copy others. Be honest with yourself and who you are. And number 3, the most important of all, believe in yourself. Life is full of ups and downs, successes and failures. The most important thing is to believe in yourself and bring yourself up. Now, here is Ms. Arana, who will be introducing the speakers and sharing some of her words of wisdom. Thank you.
All over. My name is Carla Arana, and I am from San Diego, and I graduated from OOP, had the great pleasure of going to school. I will be introducing the speakers and kind of getting everything organized and arranged. But before we go into the actual forums, I want to start off with a quick exercise that will kind of lead into empowerment, leadership, and kind of thinking of your own personal successes as well. So I need your participation in all of this, and it's very simple. So raise your hand, shout out names, whatever you would like to do. With that, I would like to start by saying, think of leaders. So when you hear the word leader or leadership, what are the personalities or people that you think of? And anybody, raise your hands. Who do you think of when you think leadership? Go ahead.
Pope Francis.
Okay, Pope Francis. Anybody else? Yes. The president. Okay. Anybody else? Vice president. Correct. And over there in that table in the back. When you think of a leader, what do you think of, or who do you think of? Oprah. Okay. Oh, here. Yes.
We're all leaders.
Absolutely. And over here.
Marlen.
Martin Luther King. All right. So going into the names that have just been mentioned, what characteristics do these leaders have? What is the common characteristics of all these names that have been shouted out? So when you think of Pope Francis, Martin Luther King, the president, Oprah, I mean, all of the wonderful leaders, what characteristics do you think of? Go ahead. Courage. Passionate and driven.
They're selfless.
Selfless. Over here. Charismatic. Throw one out.
Well, they're both women.
Women. Correct. Yes. Passionate. So we say, go ahead.
Smart.
And smart, absolutely. So we say things like courageous, brave, smart, diligent, passionate, selfless, perseverance. Now, what this exercise is all about is we've named great names, and we have named...
So just a quick overview of what will be happening today. All of this is in the timeline. It's in the brochure inside your folders. And there will be 5 rotations in total. Each rotation will last 30 minutes. After each rotation, the students will rotate clockwise, so like that, and the speakers will remain in their tables. After the 3rd rotation, we will break for lunch. After that, we will continue to the last 2 rotations, ending with the closing. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask any of the volunteers. And with that note, let's begin. Thank you.
So if we do this virus, it makes this sugar, it thinks it's our own sugar. So this is what the neutrophil, there it gets activated. And so this is kind of mimicking ours. So it actually allows for the bacteria to stop. Okay, so in Mexico, now, I started My name is Grace.
So for fight, blood goes to her extremities. Ready to fight. She's ready to punch. She's like an energy. So for fight, it also goes to her extremities. Ready to punch. Now, if you were to attack either of those, blood goes to her extremities.
Carrie's here. Because he thought it was just for high school. So I was like, oh, it's for 12 to 18. De papa con papas y de
Hi, I'm Marlen. I want to enter politics and kind of international relations, and what I like to do for fun, exercise and sports.
Cool. Volunteering their time to be here today. So could all the speakers please stand up and we'll give your round of applause. And we have candles with thoughts that will hopefully give you something to think about. Don't you love puzzles? Well, if you're like me, you love puzzles when you solve them. When I was little, I loved to solve puzzles. I remember that one time I thought it was a good idea to solve a jigsaw puzzle of the entire world. Well, guess how many puzzle pieces came in the box? That's right, you guessed it. 1,645. After 2 days, the whole thing was a mess. The United States was below Africa, and I have no idea what happened to Antarctica. Unfortunately, to this day, I have not been able to solve this jigsaw puzzle. In life, we all face challenges. When we face these challenges, we have two choices. One, we either give up, or two, we keep trying. Leaders are the ones who keep trying, the ones who keep working hard, even when life seems unbearable. A leader is someone who inspires and motivates others to persevere. One who not only speaks with words, but through actions. A person who not only works for the good of others, but listens to the needs of others. A leader is a person who empowers others to achieve the impossible. Our world is full of aspiring individuals. Take, for example, Martin Luther King Jr. He was a man who taught us to treat everyone with respect, regardless of race. Let's face it, he was given one of the most difficult puzzles to solve: equality. He needed to inspire each person around him to pick up a puzzle piece and connect it to the rest. Essentially, he wanted us to associate ourselves with people of different races, viewing ourselves as equals. Moreover, he showed us how to do this. On January 30th, 1956, segregationists bombed his house for his involvement in the Montgomery bus boycott. The WCHB News reported that as he rushed to his house, he was met by an angry mob of armed black men and women. King, at that moment, addressed the crowd and urged them to find peace. He told them, "If you have weapons, take them home. We must meet violence with nonviolence. Love your enemies. Bless them that curse you." After he spoke, the crowd dispersed. In times of great difficulty, Martin Luther King Jr. did not give up. Through his efforts, we are now closer to solving the puzzle of equality and one step closer to building a more united world. Some on this puzzle, and you realize that there are misaligned pieces, there are empty spaces, and that you will definitely need some rearranging. What I advise you to do is to take a step back from the puzzle and see your situation for its full picture. A leader does not get stuck on the pieces that are misaligned and that are missing from the puzzle. They see the full picture. They see their long-term goals, and they remember what they are trying to achieve. My other recommendation is as easy as it sounds. Ask someone to help you. I believe that bringing people together for a positive vision is what a leader should do. And here's one example. Pope Francis brings people of all different cultures, races, and social classes together. The Reuters News Agency company said that on January 1st, 2015, Pope Francis urged people of all different religions and cultures to unite and fight for modern slavery and human trafficking, saying, "All of us are called to be free. All are called to be sons and daughters. From every people, culture, and religion, let us join our forces. By bringing people together, we can solve any puzzle." After hearing this, you might think that the only way to become a leader is by starting a revolution of equality or becoming the Pope. But that is not true. I believe that within each one of us, there is a leader. All we need to do is believe in ourselves. The world needs leaders. They need people like you and me to make this world a better place. As you leave today, I want you to ask yourself, what will I do today to solve the world's puzzle? Thank you.